I'm Joanna Ingram. I'm a premium positioning specialist and brand messaging expert from London in the UK. I've been running my business for a few years now and had got to a place where I was working with clients consistently. And I'm really, really delighted with my offer, my messaging, and I've done so much work. So many things are in place. But one thing that hadn't yet dropped into place is having a reliable, consistent pipeline, a way of having great conversations, bringing new clients into my business. I was doing all the things, organic social media posts and networking, and all of that was showing some benefits. But all of it required a lot of outward energy from me. And I wanted to make sure that in my business, I was working in a way where the conversations were somewhat automated and I could trust that in any given month, I would be having a certain number of conversations, which I could convert into a certain number of clients to work with me in my high ticket offers. Well, first to say, I wasn't doing a great deal in LinkedIn before this. I think a lot of people like myself, we get really caught up in Facebook or Instagram and forget how powerful LinkedIn is as a platform. I was quite nervous about translating my message to work well on LinkedIn. I was nervous about delegating a certain amount of the interactions before our first conversation. None of that was founded. Fortunately, I've found LinkedIn to be a rewarding space, and plenty of people are interested in what I have to offer. And working with Cara and the team has been really smooth and really easy. And although I must profess, I don't understand everything that's going on in the background because fortunately, it's not my job to understand all of the details. I love the fact that there's an accountability, we're able to check in, and ultimately the proof's in the pudding because not only are calls coming through, but the people that I am speaking with are so perfect for my business. They're people that I wouldn't have come across otherwise. We're having really powerful conversations that are progressing into advanced conversations and also into client conversions. Well, I mean, the most obvious is that calls are being put in my calendar, right? So I'm getting really short calls and, following your methodology, I'm having short 15-minute conversations with people, which immediately determines whether they're going to be right for my offer. So I don't feel like I'm trapped on hour-long Zooms in prolonged discovery calls. And despite my initial kind of wariness about 15-minute calls, I find that actually the people I'm speaking with and myself really respect the fact that we're just doing, a quick kind of chemistry meeting to see whether there's some value in that. And I actually found that the vast majority of those turn into longer calls, which then go into a lot more detail about my offer and conversations about projects. This is the best story that makes me most excited. I had a wonderful lady, a perfect person for my work, came onto a 15-minute call, completely cold, someone that I had never kind of spoken with. She wasn't on my radar. And we had a 15-minute call, made it clear that she absolutely needed my services. Our chemistry was great. I sent her some further information about the way I work and asked her if that matches with something that she'd like to proceed with. Let's put in a second call to talk about how it would work specifically for her business. She did so and immediately signed up to work with me in one of my highest four-figure programs, my one-to-one programs, which is something that was just thrilling. I'm now working with her. I've been working with her for quite a while now, and it's just incredible. She's a perfect client. I would never have met otherwise. And I got to, the return on investment was crazy, right? Really excited to continue optimizing and expanding, making this, I hope, a core part of how I bring clients into my business going forward.